You ever just chill in an audio forum and listen to production after production and think, wow, this sounds flat? Have you ever listened to a mix and thought, why is this so boring? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the reasons why most audio productions sound flat. Hey there, my name is Joey Sturgis, and I'm here to teach you about audio production and help you unleash your creativity in the studio. Now, if you're anything like me, you totally love creating music and manipulating audio. So if that's you, you're in the right place because we're going to build up our audio knowledge together and have the sickest sounding recordings on planet Earth. Let's jump into it. Creating music today is easier now more than ever. It's almost like anyone with a computer can get started. I mean, even MacBooks come stock with a DAW built in. But if we have all the tools in the world and no shortage of creativity, then why is it that most productions still end up sounding flat, dull, and boring? Well, it might have a little something to do with the producer's ears. Let me explain. The two most important tools that a producer has is the ears and the brain. And when we're specifically talking about the brain, we're talking about the ability to listen between the lines, the attention to detail that is developed by a natural talent or skill. This is important because when you can tap into this ability to decipher like missing details, you can create incredible productions. For example, if you ever listen to a demo or an unfinished track and your brain starts to like automatically fill in the gaps in your head, almost like you can hear instruments that aren't actually there. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And relating to you, the producer, tapping into this is exactly what will make your productions more interesting and creative. But how do you tap into this wonderful power? Well, another reason why most productions sound flat is because they simply never put forth the effort to create a hero in the mix. And when you can create that hero, you start to tap into that power. Having a hero in the mix means that you're using various mixing tools such as EQ, compression, and automation to put something audibly in front of the listener. The listener can choose to focus on whatever they wish while listening to the mix, but with the magic of a few key mixing decisions, you can play with the listener's ears to put the hero out in front. You hear this happening in a lot of modern EDM productions and pop music. To avoid your production sounding flat, you really need to create a hero in the mix and learn how to make the star of the song shine at the right moments. There's another thing that you really need in your production if you want to avoid being boring and ignored, and that's drama. Every great production has a bit of drama. Drama can be created with tones and textures and instruments, sounds, dynamics, all kinds of things. Creating little moments in your production that take the listener on a journey is the type of thing that keeps a song interesting from minute to minute and for years to come. It's important because our minds want contrast. We want ups and downs. If you're always at the highest point, then the highest point becomes the norm, and the brain naturally wants something else to occur. Isn't that weird? But it's true, and it's a huge reason why tons of productions fall flat on their face. They try to be on 110% for too long, or they never develop an interesting arc that takes the listener on a journey. This means that you can easily crank up the creativity in a production by simply making sure that there's a beginning, a middle, an end, with some low points and some high points, and of course, a peak. Finally, many productions sound flat because one very simple flaw: tonal balance. When a mix has too much high end, too much low end, or even too much mid-range, or a lack of mids for all you death metal mixers out there, you're creating a scenario where a lot of the production or song can be ignored. The brain will focus on this really incorrect imbalance, and that focus will shift away from what's actually exciting about the song. When a production has everything going for it, but the tonal balance is off, it's like the final 10% that ruins the other 90. This balance is like the final filter on your presentation. Think of a play or something where all the actors are great performers and the story is intriguing, but everyone in the play is wearing the wrong clothes, or there's nothing special about the set or the lights. It's kind of like putting all of your work into the foundation of a house, but then never painting the walls. So you just end up with a well-built house that looks plain and boring. The tonal balance is really key to putting a great presentation to your great song. You need the full package. Anyway, this is what I think, but there is always something more interesting, and that is what you think. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe and follow to see more. If you want to learn more about my audio production process, well, you're in luck because I've teamed up with Creative Live to give you my exact methods for audio production step by step and what we call the Studio Pass. This class is packed with everything you need to craft audio productions like mine. Click the link on this video to enroll now. I will be compensated when you make a purchase. I'm also going to make a special offer. If you purchase the class, send me your receipt to support@joeysturgistones.com and you'll get a free JST plugin up to $49 in value. How awesome is that? Click the link on this video and grab my Studio Pass class with Creative Live. Now tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about the unbelievably easy way to impress your studio clients. That's all for now. Happy mixing.